ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back. We're not advertising today that we are going live. It's very rare we get anybody in chat anyway for streaming purposes, so I just feel like we'll just go live without advertising and go from there. So we're back in Path of Exile, and we are going to be back on our Necromancer for the Crucible League. So I did look at the skill tree for the build that we are loosely following. And again, there are some things that I don't understand why they took, and I don't plan on taking them. But I do see one thing that we kind of skipped over that I would like to go and grab at some point. Some things that we did skip, such as this jewel socket here, we skipped that. We don't have access to any really good jewels just yet, so I don't really see a need to grab that. It's only 2 points anyway, so getting that's going to be really easy. The other jewel slot that we skipped over, I believe, is this one, because I think it comes down. Let me pull it up real quick so I can see it. Yeah, so it comes down, it grabs these nodes right here, so that's some extra strength that we'll definitely need for gems, not for anything else. And then it comes down and gets these 2 nodes here, which gives us just extra life. I'm not too crazy about the increase effect of consecrated ground you create. I'm not too interested in that. I feel like there's probably a better life node they could have taken, but I'm not really sure. Another thing, they do continue down here and they grab this cluster of nodes here. For the most part, this just 30% increase accuracy for minions. I don't know how important that is. I haven't really noticed minions missing ever in my time playing Path of Exile, so I really don't know that that's necessary. They do grab this combat stamina, which is increased armor, max life, regeneration. That is always amazing to grab, just more max life, so we will be getting that. However, the thing that I really want to get is this guy right here. 12% increase mana reservation efficiency of skills, 10% increase effect of non-curse auras. This is going to be great for our reservation, because our mana reservation has gotten to a point where I really feel like we either need a lot more mana to deal with the ones that only cost mana, or we need some way to reduce the overall amount. So we are going to go ahead and grab that. That's going to be 4 levels, and we are fairly close to leveling again. So we're going to grab this node here, increase the area of effect of auras. Not a huge impact for us as far as actually being usable in gameplay. This would really be helpful if you were more like an aura bot. So you're just running around with a whole bunch of auras, you've got your mana completely reserved, and you're just buffing your party. For us, that is not really an issue, because the minions stay pretty close to you. You never really have to worry about the minions getting out of range, so not a huge deal. But this one, 8% mana efficiency on reservation, 8% again. Those 2 are going to be very useful. And then this one is non-curse auras, increasing the effect. We're not worried about that. They do go around here and grab those, so that should give us a little bit of mana back to be able to play with while we've got all of our auras up there. So we will be doing that. Another thing that I noticed, that is probably the first thing that we are going to do, is some of these masteries that they took. Honestly, I feel like some of them are just a waste. Again, I've never noticed an issue with minions hitting their targets. So I don't see the minion accuracy as even slightly important. I really don't know why they even bothered taking that. Another one that I noticed that they took is this 15% increased max life if there are no life modifiers on equipped body armor. Okay. Um, this could be a good thing or a bad thing. Okay. And this is really just up to personal choice, but I don't. With everything in the game being as random as possible, like, I kid you not, the game is so heavy on RNG that it's annoying. I don't see taking that as really a good option, simply because you never know what the modifiers are going to be on your next upgrade of equipment. If it's got life on it, that mastery is just gone. Like, that doesn't even matter. So, it's a 50-50 point. So if I put it in there, 50% of the time it could be useful, 50% of the time I could be, screwed, simply because it doesn't apply anything because I do have a life modifier on the body armor. And that becomes something that you start having to min-max. And I'm not a big fan of that. Like, if I have to take something that leads me to doing something specifically later on, I don't like that. So we are going to skip that. That is going to save us 1 point on that. We are going to save 1 point on that minion accuracy. Another minion node that they took for the masteries are minions have 30% increase area of effect. Yeah, I don't see that as even slightly important. That sounds like a lot, but when you consider that most of the time what this really is applying to is either an AoE type attack, which zombies do have, or any kind of buff that they apply. Again, because we are playing a necromancer, that really only applies to us and our other minions. And typically all your minions are going to be grouped together. So why would you take that area of effect? Why? I don't, it's never made sense to me on having minion area of effect. On some things, it is a byproduct, and that's fine. On things like this, like, you have to put a point specifically for that. No, thank you. It's not, it doesn't make any sense to me. Another mastery node that they took was minions penetrate 8% of curse enemy elemental resistance. Okay, so basically, if you curse an enemy with a curse spell, they will penetrate that enemy's elemental resistance with their own elemental damage. Okay, that sounds great. That may be something we do later. Right now, we're not using curses until we can actually get the setup correct and get the hex support. And I'm not really sure which curse I actually want to use. So typically, what I run is frostbite. Excuse me. Uh, frostbite, or I think it's like curse of elements or something. With the chain light or the arc setup. So basically what ends up happening is arc hits its target, it chains 6 times, so that's 6 targets that you... Sorry, 7 targets that you've effectively just put a curse on. It works really good, however, we don't have the setup right now, so we're not going to worry about that until probably we get to maps and we can start like rearranging things and getting them in proper places. So for now, that is something that's going to be, we're going to wait for. We're not going to get it just yet. As far as our jewels, I could have sworn we got our first like actual jewel from storyline stuff. I could have sworn we got it in, what was that, Act 5? But we didn't. We didn't get a jewel at all in Act 5. So I'm not really sure when we actually get our jewel. There is one specific jewel that I'm not even sure if it's still there. I have noticed quest rewards are different. Now, there has been a big time jump as far as me actually playing the game. The last season that I played in before Crucible was, I'm pretty sure it was Heist. I'm pretty sure Heist was the last league that I actually played in. So a lot of things have changed. I have noticed that there's quite a few new uh, gyms and some things have changed along with the tree getting completely changed. Like, it is far from what I remember and is very, very different in terms of what you have access to. One of the things I'm thinking about doing here soon is grabbing this node and then removing that node to give us back a node. And then I think we'll keep this for now because we are eliminating at least 3 mastery points that they put in, so that means we can keep this. Otherwise, we'd have to lose 2 nodes here, which we would actually gain because we'd have to put 3 of them here, and then lose this whole section here and gain 2 more points that we could put somewhere. Again, because there are at least 3 mastery nodes that I don't see as even slightly important. I get it for the person that built this. They wanted those for a reason. I don't know what that reason is because those are types of things that I really don't see as even moderately important. Some masteries that I've been looking at that I do think are important are things like minions have 8% to all max elemental resistances. That is very important. That is one we will definitely grab. As far as minions leech life, 1% of damage is life. Well, we're using vitality, so I don't think we need to waste a point there. And then over here on this one... Okay, so this one has all the same things that I was talking about that I'm just like, there's no reason in taking those. Then over here, we did miss a few, and we do need to grab those. Okay, so they went up top here, and that's actually going to be cheaper by 1 node to go up top. Uh, just looking at it. Okay, so they take the block mastery, which is the middle one there. 20 life gain when you block, 20 mana gain when you block, which should make you a little bit tanky with that. I'm just thinking that that's very, very, very low for a very low chance at blocking. What is our chance to block? 26%. So that's really so small. And we're not doing a full shield blocking build. That's honestly so small that I don't understand why they wouldn't have gone down here and gotten the extra elemental resistance along with the safeguard, as opposed to just getting this, which is only 3% block. I mean, both of these already have 3% chance to block. Both of these are spell damage. Yeah, this is also spell damage. So you could probably eliminate that middle mastery, just ignore it altogether, and go around here, grab these. That'll give you some extra elemental resist, which is probably what I'm going to do. However, first up, we need to get this sovereignty, which means we need to get on and quit chatting about everything as far as our skill tree. One other thing I need to talk about, we did get some upgrades to our gear. So now we got a slightly higher damage scepter. So this will be nice. We got 22% fire resist enchant on it. We did get a pair of boots with our full spell totem summon skeleton setup. So we got summon skeletons on the spell totem. We put the totem down, it starts spitting out skeletons. Okay, it's got a minion damage support on it, and we got a minion speed on there. Because again, what I said the other day, skeletons are slow. They are very slow. So in order to really get them into combat and keep them in combat, you need to make them a little bit faster. So we got that going on. I did move all of our auras and our lightning warp over to here. Now, typically this is something that I do, having all of these together. That way they're just off and away and not interfering with any other kind of setup. Not something you usually see. Typically you'll see somebody use an enlightened support with these, because once you get enlightened support maxed out, get it to level, I think the max it goes is level 2, but it's a lot of experience. It reduces the mana cost of skills, or mana reservation, or something. I don't remember what. However, I have never been lucky enough in a league to actually, first, get one of those, because they are extremely rare, and 2, be able to actually level the dang thing. I do have some in the normal league, but holy crap, the amount of XP it takes to actually level those is ridiculous. So the idea that we're going to be able to actually do that just doesn't seem likely, to be perfectly honest. I don't see us being able to actually do that. So we're just going to deal with that. Now, I do have a couple of other blue gems here that I would love to actually have somewhere and level them up. I don't know where to put those right now. So what we got here, we got decay support. So this will... Supported skills have 3% increased chaos damage. Supported skills inflict decay on hit, dealing 120 chaos damage per second for 8 seconds. So, not really a hex, it's just added damage. I went and grabbed this for chaos damage because, I mean, at some point we would like to use a few other spells. However, I'm thinking that that's probably not going to happen. And then I have the item rarity. Item rarity is not something that is important as a league starter. I try to stack a little bit of item rarity just so we get a better chance of getting some decent items. Maybe at some point we can make a different character, and we'll have some better gear to give that character. Not looking very likely. We've been kind of getting jacked over on drops here lately. But yeah, that's enough about this, and enough about the changes. Why can I not? There we go. So let's go ahead and get to... I guess we need to go to the Western Forest first, because I didn't get that spot. I did make some changes last night. We may have to recast a few of our minions. Nope, we got them all. That is weird how that works nowadays. Alright, so let's just get right into it. You can see that our mana reservation is, like, ridiculous now. And that's because of our clarity and vitality are now way high on how much mana they actually cost. Which is fine. We're still good. It's not a huge problem. Because of clarity, we have enough regeneration that we can get away with having barely any mana. Me out of that. Evasion, I don't really care about. Energy shield, energy shield. I don't really care about either one of those. Let's go on. Is this it? Riverways, yeah, here we go. That was easy to find. We are going to do a little bit shorter session today. I think we'll probably stream for about an hour. I will take a break, go offline, and then come back after I've had some lunch. I'm taking the puppies back out. We already took them out once, so they should be good for a little while. Hopefully they won't bark at us. I did mean to actually bring one of the babies up here, but I didn't do that today. I really should have one of them close by. They are absolutely fine. They're downstairs sleeping. Besides, once I do find work, they'll be alone at home a lot more often. It's just a matter of finding work at this stage, but I haven't had much luck with that. I've had one interview. Apparently that interview didn't go well. And don't mind me, as we are just... We're just doing the grind right now. Oh, one other change that I was able to do. I was able to get the carrion golem on a 4 socket, so we do have... I think last night I put... No, sorry, it's on a 3. Yeah, I put Feeding Frenzy on it. I wanted to see how that would work with the carrion golems. Get them a little more engaged in combat. Blue socket, let's see what you got for me. +2 to level socketed gems, adds 9 to 10 cold damage, accuracy 74, 27 energy, 27% lightning resist, and it's a blue socket. Might do something with that. We'll have to see once we get to maps. Okay. You're gonna come here, grab that, and start getting that. That should help with our mana reservation problem. It's not a huge problem. I just notice that occasionally, because there are mobs that drain your mana. Lightning damage. Oh, that's right. We wanted to go here because that gives us more elemental damage on the explicit, so we got to get the critical strike. That's as comfortable as I feel like going right now. We'll find another one later and we can do the same thing. And that should give us, yep, 6% critical strike on there, nice. And then the next one we can go and grab the 10% increase explicit elemental damage modifier. So I don't know if that adds another 10% or it gives us 10% of what we already have, which is 30%, which means that we'll get 33%. So it's either going to be 33 or we're going to get 40. I'm not exactly sure how that works. which would be amazing if it is 40. Let's see here. Just gonna run around. As you can see, most of our zombies and specters and the carrion golems are staying pretty dang close to us. Ooh. 31% increase pack size. I don't care about that. Chance to drop an additional essence. Not really sure what that means. So this bomb thing, I don't fully understand how this works. So I'm thinking we need to go here. Probably there. I have no idea what that means.
Itching for me to lose another limb, are ya?
We're just gonna do like that. And that looks like that's it. Oh, gold ring. Scepter. Hollowed life flask. Let's see what this has on it. Instant recovery, grants immunity to shock. Yeah. See what this gold ring has. 91 accuracy, 8% cold resist, 8% item find. That's more than what we have. That has 49, 7 to all elemental. Yeah, this is kind of garbage. I am gonna keep it because maybe we can make something better out of it. Stun recovery. And that looks like that's it. I don't see anything else.
What do you need?
That is an interesting mechanic. I'm not really sure what that was from. And so far, I don't know if it's the filter or just bad luck, but we still aren't seeing a whole lot of drops that are useful. Uh-oh. Oh! That's our first 6 socket. That's gonna give us... That's gonna be a nice vendor item. That's gonna give us 6 jeweler's gems? I forget which one that is. It's the one that gives you sockets. Can't see. Okay, so a wand. Oh, that's a bone wand. Minions deal 21% increased damage. Pair of evasion boots. Don't care about that. Don't care about that. I'm gonna take this wand. Got anything good for us? 21% increased damage, 19 mana, minions deal 9% increased damage, so that's a total of 30% increased damage, 24 increased elemental damage with attack spells, that's less than what we have. Minions have 42% increased critical strike chance, 42 is pretty good. Minions have 28% to critical strike multiplier. Um, Not really good for right now, but that will be... That may be useful later. I'll hold on to it for now. Because right now, our arc is doing a lot of damage. We actually need to go. We need to go that way somewhere. Shield, shield. Scroll of portal, it looks like over here is our exit. Wrong button. Yeah, okay, we're in the right place. We didn't find the, hang on. We need to find the waystone. Whole bunch of kite shields. Whole bunch of kite shields. So 141 armor, 38 shield. Plus 12 to max life. That's got 20 on it. 17 increased armor. Yeah. That might be good for making a new one. Something's still hitting me. Okay. 12 max life, so not much better. 7% increased elemental resistance. So this one had 8. Yeah, it's not much better. Don't like either one of those. Man, we've got a whole bunch of shields here, and I'm not really happy with any of these. 107. That's already lower. 29 fire, 23 cold. 23%. It's got a huge max life and a huge mana. So it's got 3 more life. It's got 44 max mana. This doesn't have max mana on it. This has regeneration. But we lose 8% in lightning resistance. Probably hold on to that one. %, to all elemental resistances, 12 fire resist, 25 lightning, 12 there. So we lose 2%. The Overall, shield and armor is kind of garbage, though. "12 strength, armor max." Okay, so this doesn't have any life on it. It doesn't have any resistance on it. It's got a much bigger armor and shield energy on it, though. Not sure how I feel about it. This has slightly lower shield energy. The armor is the exact same. We lose our item find, 30 intelligence. We gain a lot of intelligence. We lose some strength. We gain a little bit of fire resist. Yeah, no. Okay, so again, we lose strength. We lose our item find. We gain quite a bit of life, actually. 53 life? Holy crap. We gain 28% in fire resistance. Again, this doesn't have any resistance on it. Be a pain in the butt trying to get that to what we need. We do lose 19 in strength, though. We could probably pick up some more strength somewhere else. Actually, we got 23 there. I think we got more than enough at the moment. So that might be a better upgrade for us, but getting the sockets, it's always a pain in the butt. We do lose the item find, though. I think I'm going to hold on to that one. See what this one...
Too much clutter.
Let's go to that one. What's this got for us? Okay, we're gonna lose lightning. We're gonna lose intelligence. 104, 24, yeah, that's not that much better. Alright, let's just keep going. We need to find the waystone. That's pretty much the only reason I'm moving forward. As you can tell from the damage that we're dishing out, I'm not too worried about anything just yet. Maybe at a later date we'll try and keep some of that stuff and try to improve it, see if we can get better stats. Wait, we have the waystone. It's right there. Oh no, I must not have clicked on it. I must have just missed it. There we go. Now we probably could go through and just clear this area out a little bit, but I'm not going to worry about it. Once all the minions got here, he died pretty quick. He was already hurting pretty good, but let's turn that off. Because I know that that gets very, very annoying. That's a chromatic. Uh, Probably need to go and get rid of all this stuff. Possibly. Oh, we are using hatred now. I was reading up on it, and apparently it does apply still to minions. I just haven't actually noticed them freezing anything yet. So I decided we'll just go ahead and do it. But I'm still out to court on that. Because until I see them actually freeze something or cause chill, I don't feel like they're actually doing... I don't feel like hatred's actually being applied to them. Oh, Vala Lord. Didn't even drop anything for me. I know with the item find, you have to have a really high item find for it to even matter. Um, it again, it's helpful. It doesn't mean we're going to find a lot of good stuff. It does mean that we should find stuff. With a very, very high item find, we could probably find a lot more. Unfortunately, as a league starter, that's probably not going to be something that really helps. Say that, and then we find a rare. It's the wild leather. That's something I don't think that's good for us, but that would be really good for other builds. Whoa. Here we go with the lag spikes. Alright, we're good. Again, we're going to try and get as far as we can within an hour. We're not going to get very far, but as far as we can. And then we'll go off and have some lunch, take care of the puppies, and then get back at it at some point. The only reason I'm mentioning that is I just happened to look at the clock. Okay, so here's the waypoint over here. Is Cave of Anger where we need to go? Probably. What is attacking us? If they got it. I really want to get rid of the stupid goats.
The Brand King. His time has almost come.
Much clutter.
Then hope will be. I will be gone. Please, take the red flag. It once fluttered from.
Can't pick it up. We gotta get rid of stuff.
How you going?
Jeweler's orb, yeah, that's what it is. That we keep. Throw this into our lovely rares section. Okay. Yes. I guess we'll put that there. We're just gonna hold on to the rings. I'm not sure which. So I feel like we'll put that there and the boots. That's what we'll put here. Okay, we got 4. That's good. I don't have any links at the moment. And we only have 5 chromatics. Getting that 1 red is always tricky. It was a strength that we lose. Let's just... Well, it's exact opposite. Yeah, I kind of figured that wasn't going to work out. Tired of that being in my inventory. Let's put that there. I can put the ring... And probably here. I probably need to go through and sell all these. Yeah, I don't see much of a reason keeping these. It's just gonna start cluttering up everything.
Good tidings to you. Time and tide wait for no man.
That we are gonna keep. Just because it's got 4 white sockets. That's really the only reason to keep that. I don't much care about it. That was an earlier set of boots. Actually, we'll just go ahead and clear this. That's the shield that we just grabbed. We'll probably sell that too instead of keeping it.
Time and tide wait for no man.
Yeah, we're not gonna keep it. I'm gonna keep the wand along with this wand. We may end up trading out our other wand. We don't use our alternate weapons. It's mostly for keeping
Tidings to you.
keeping
Time and tide
gems.
wait for no man.
That's pretty much all it's for. I really don't know what to do with that or these guys. Oh, that's right. You won't want me. These I'm just keeping on because maybe at some point we'll find something we can put it on. let's just go back. Now we got our inventory cleared out a little bit. Dead end, of course. Right back to our luck with finding the dead ends. And probably when, afterthought, probably when we come back after our lunch break, I'll probably make sure that I get one of the puppies up here. I don't know why I didn't do that this time. I just didn't. I was actually thinking about it before I came up here and started. Another 6 sockets, so that's 7 more jeweler's orbs. Yep, dead end. Actually, if I recall correctly, these things are pretty good too as specters. And I'm kind of tired of hearing the goat. Let's go ahead and get this guy visually out. Oh, okay. Now we can get this, hopefully. We're not going to make it to that, and I'm not going to go higher than this. Aquamarine, freeze effects. I don't know if that's going to have anything for us. 103. Yeah, no it doesn't. Leveled again, this should help out with our mana reservation problem. So we currently have access to 44. See how that works. We have access to 102. That's a little bit better. So yeah, we definitely need to get those a little bit sooner than what we are doing. That. What? Oh, wrong. I wish I had a couple more spots to put spells, to be perfectly honest. Okay, that's a dead end. This is probably a dead end. Oh, there's something over here. That's my animate guardian. That's the coral hideout. Not what I wanted. Do we have access to the coral? I don't know if we have access to this one. I only recently realized that you had to unlock all of these to actually be able to use them. I don't need this, I'm not really interested in having it, but having the option to have it just in case I'm like, you know what, I want to be on the beach. Is that one of our specters? Oh, it does say hideout unlocked. Okay, so I guess we have the coral unlocked now. I'll have to check that and see. Alright, back to it. Let's just move on. So, our next node is another mana reserve. You're using that sword, that's fine. I don't really know how important the weapon is to the animate guardian. Okay, so I saw that freeze, but I don't know if that was a minion freeze or if that was me. Oh god, give me all that. That's a chromatic. Nothing. Whoa. Well, it ceremoniously died pretty quick. I must have gotten a Spectre boss back there at some point. I don't know if that's the first one or the second one. I would like to do that to this guy, but I don't know if that'll get rid of him. No. Oh, we have 3 Spectres now. Nice. I did not even realize that we have 3 Spectres. Yes, I don't know if that's the first, second, or third one. Oh, we can't get him. Okay. That's fine. Moving on. Looks like this up here is probably a dead end. No, that's the way out. Any more critters? Nope. Oh, we're at this section. Okay. Rogue marks. I want to wait for high stuff. We got through one heist, and it was a little bit hairy. The heist stuff is really, really good. Like, you can get some amazing loot from the heist. The thing I don't like about the heist is that it's not really a heist. You can't get away scot clean. Once you get to the end and you get the artifact, everything goes wrong. That is 100% guaranteed. So then you have to fight through a ridiculous amount of enemies. %? This is 6. What is got on it? Okay, 2 to 34 lightning. This does not have that. 62 max life. That's alright. We don't. This has 49. We get 7% elemental resistance and 8% lightning. This doesn't have any resistance on it. And then it's got 34 increased mana regeneration rate. This doesn't have that. It does have increased light range, though. Yeah, I'm not really gonna worry about that. Especially considering at some point we're probably gonna have to change our rings over for resistances or stats. One of the two. Not really sure which one we're gonna need. We're at the point where we need more dexterity again. Okay, we do have a dexterity node there. When we get 2 more levels, probably a third, we can probably grab that. That'd be 4 more levels before we can grab that. I'm not too worried about grabbing you. We'll think about it. See where we're at with certain things at a later date. Right now, we still got to get to the end game. Nope. Ooh, that was bad. No. There we go. Okay, for those wondering what just happened, I clicked on the wrong thing. I accidentally clicked on the actual window, which gave me a little bit of a problem because I was effectively frozen while I thought I was trying to resize the window. And again, the whole window thing is so that I can actually see chat. We may end up doing a few more games, trying it in windowed mode so that we can directly see the chat. I don't know how effective that's going to work with certain games, because that's going to restrict our field of view quite a bit. Path of Exile, not as huge of a deal because we're at max zoom right now. There's probably some kind of change somewhere with the zoom. I just don't remember where it is. Who is that? Oh, here we go. God, that's gonna take a bit. Okay, so these are not as brutally hard as they were previously. So we're getting close to that. That's really gonna up our damage. Oh, that's one of my skeletons. Yeah, curiosity. 2 golems. Not gonna worry about that. Oh gosh. Not a very good item. And again, I really did apparently mess up my filter. I'll have to go back in at some point and fix it. I'm not exactly sure what I did wrong either. I know putting um, the the icons like the stars, the triangles, and all that also means that some of those will appear on screen. That is something that I actually forgot about when I made the filter, because my old filter like just vanished. It's not in my filter set anymore. Another legendary. Let's take a look. What do we get? Quit throwing lightning at me while I'm looking at this. Okay, so socketed gems are supported by level 2 chance to flee. Not very good for us. Adds 10 to 28 physical damage. This level 6 item, that'd actually be kind of good on a starter physical build of some sort. 10% increased movement speed, gain 6 life. I don't know what you would use it for. I'm not up to date on like physical builds. I'm more about minion builds, so I don't really do physical. I have tried a couple of different past like caster type builds. I'm trying to think of the one. It was an elemental build that used, I think it's like fan of knives or something, or whirling blades. Whirling blades. I did try that build some time ago. And it was a lot of fun. The low budget version of it was interesting, to say the least. It did do its job. And was just really interesting to play because you didn't really do anything. Pretty much that entire build's purpose was to just cause every single elemental element, like freeze, shock, burn, on everything around you, and it just, the DPS on it was stupid high. It was very fun. Even just using the low budget version was a lot of fun. I never did max that build out. We got a recipe down here, but it was amazing. I then tried the, I can't remember what it was called, like Shock Totem or something. Oh god. Life and mana, rank 2. Nice. It's probably not what I'm gonna use too often though. And then the main Necromancer build that I was always trying to work with was Build the Baron. The concept of Build the Baron was you get the Baron headpiece, which gives all of your zombies increased, I think it's like damage based on every 100 strength that you have, but it required like the most absurdly expensive items that you could possibly get at the time. And I never did get the build even close to complete. Okay, what is this? Energy and armor. Energy
Too
and...
much clutter.
Let's go with that one. So 295 armor, that's more than what we have. 62 energy, more than what we have. This has 13 life on it. This does not have any life. This has 23% cold resist. This has 24% lightning. It's got 32 intelligence, 32 strength. Okay, its reflect damage is pretty pathetic, but everything else, that is definitely an upgrade. Definitely an upgrade. If we can get what we need on it. Yes, I'm hitting the wrong buttons constantly.
Good tidings to you. Time and tide wait for no man.
We still don't have any fusing orbs. Let's do this. Put that there. We're gonna put weapons over here. Never did look at this. This removes burning. We probably need to re-roll that. It's fire resist. This is chaos resist. Chaos resist. Lightning resist. Spell suppress, don't really care about. This was more armor. This was stun. I don't know why we're holding on to that. This thing confuses me because it's less than this. Okay, so this does have increased recovery amount. But if I recall correctly, this is the final form of the mana potions before you start getting into uniques. So this thing is actually weaker than that at the moment. This guy. We need to hold on to you. I would like to upgrade to that. That's going to give us a lot of bonuses. The only downside to it is the 23 cold, but that's easily fixable. That is a definite increase. Nope. Over here. And then all we gotta do is come up here, do that, and our ride should appear. Hello.
So you're the shape that's got in some way to the beacon, eh? Damn it all. Says rules are never bound to you. Don't take that.
And now we're off to go face the Brine King.
Right? Well done.
Here's the waypoint. Good. We got about 30 minutes left before we take a break for lunch. I do apologize about getting started late today, which kind of limited our beginning stream. Things just kind of worked out that way. Moonstone. It's the first one of those I've seen. Heck! Don't freeze me! I don't remember which one of these... Okay, so it's number 1 that has freezing. No, that should be the final form. I don't remember. I thought the Hollowed was the final. It looks like Sacrificed? Sanctified is the final. No items there. Let's just head down this direction. I'm kind of curious to see how well we do against the Brine King. We've had, well, aside from early into the game, we've only had 1 death. Technically 2, I think. Hollowed. Okay, maybe Hollowed is the final. I thought it was... Actually, no, we can reforge that. I don't care about that at the moment. Life. Yeah, we don't care about. That's got shock resist on it. Don't really care about that at the moment. Another hollowed life. I will take that. Oh wait, no. Yeah. Did I throw out the wrong one? I think I did. No, that's mana. Oh god, the freezing. I'm pretty sure our cold resist is pretty high too. I think we're at like 75% cold resist. Okay, I saw something pop up over here somewhere. Is that... Yes. Oop, nope. Okay, so we got 2 more levels. Okay, so 8%. We are at 96 mana that we have access to. Let's see what this does. Puts us up to 147. Nice. Much better. Slowly getting there.
This'll do nicely, Exile.
I'm not ready to go to Delve yet. I didn't even see how much sulfur or whatever we have for the Delve. The Delve was another thing. Like the loot from it was supposed to be really good. However, that's if you get deep enough into the mine. And from what I've heard, that starts occurring at about a depth of 300. Okay, 300 is no laughing matter. Like, that's deep. And the amount of stuff that you have to put up with at that level, the amount of DPS you've got to put out, is absolutely ridiculous. And I was never able to get that far. I don't think we got past 200. Heck, I don't think we got past 150. That might change this season. I'm not exactly sure, but we might be able to get quite a bit deeper into the delve stuff. There's been so many quality of life changes. Like, I have actually been finding upgrades, even though they've been far and few between. It's not as bad as when I played last time. Last time, I think I got all the way to maps with basically just starter gear because I wasn't finding anything. I was finding a lot of nothing. Let's put it that way. And this time around, we have been finding stuff. I mean, we've already got 2 4 links. And we're almost at the end of the main story campaign. That's something that usually doesn't happen to me. Like, I usually don't get that until at least close to,
So courageous.
closer to
Fine
maps.
example of womanhood. I simply
And the
knew
fact
you
that we were
would.
able to get the colors that we needed, that's impressive. Like, the only thing we don't have proper links on right now is the helmet and the gauntlets. The gauntlets I'm not worried about. The helmet, I'm not worried about just yet. So there's a good chance I might be able to get everything I need this season as far as like links and be able to get more than just a 4 link for once. We all there. A quiver. I mean, heck, that's
Born of ocean's mire, and death washed clean of dark desire.
that's more uniques that I've found this league than I have in any other league combined already. That's how many have we gotten now? Like 5 or 6? That is way more
And thus the Lord
than I've found in any other league. Cannot be stunned. You cannot be stunned if you've been stunned. Okay, that's not one I want, but it's the only one we have for now.
How did you? Hold on to your cockles, Mia. What'll I do now? Now, fair wind.
judging by that. Farewell.
Alright, so we are here now.
Ah, yes, the relic.
in Act 7.
Be kind.
Turn your back. I'm afraid that farewell.
Thank the gods. I believe.
Bye. Yes.
Oh, no. I wanted to look at this and see if it's going to be an upgrade for us. No. It's not looking like it.
Yes. Be well.
I'm trying not to get hung up on keeping things this season. Okay, what we got? 23 max energy, 10 dexterity, 10 to 36 fire damage, 11% increased cold damage, whoop-de-doo, plus 3 life.
Yes.
Get out of here.
Be kind.
That's a
if you
joke.
can.
We got a new card. 10 orbs. But I would need to get to him. I'm sure if I go here, we can turn this in.
Who are you? The corruption.
Then we can go back. So that was a nice little find. Okay, this. So let's take stock here. So we've got this helmet. We've got this ring. That's 2 uniques already. I got this shield pretty early on. That's 3. This was our shield for like forever. That's 3 uniques already. Okay, we got this ring. That's 4. And that's a ring that I may or may not end up using, which is why it's sitting here instead of over in our cell. Okay, so then we got a lot more than I thought. So we got this helmet that's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 uniques. And we're not even to maps yet. Okay, if anybody's watching this out there and you're like, why is he freaking out over 10? That's nothing. I have never found more than 2 uniques in a league. Let me repeat that. In a league. And we're not even to maps yet. And we've already found 10? That is insane. Like, I can't even begin to my brain just can't handle that. I've never found that many before. Okay, let's see here. A normal into that. Augments. No, we're not looking for augment. Reforge is a magic item with new properties. Okay, what I would like is bleed. I don't like bleed. Instant recovery, not what I want. Immunity to bleed. 47% reduced amount recovered. It's mostly for the bleed, so I don't really care about that. So, yes, that is going to be our new one. Burning is something we do need to think about, and so is chill. I'm not going to worry about that just yet. Okay, so this recovers more on low health, don't care. Removes curses, don't care. Hinder and maim, don't care. Immunity to shock, don't care. Charge per use, increase amount recovered, no. I want, okay, we got chill and freeze. I'd almost rather have the burning. However, being frozen is just as bad as burning to death. Actually, probably a little bit worse because we can't dodge anything then. At least with the burning, we could try and survive a little bit longer. Alright, time to get you. Let's do the same thing with you. What we got? Reduced amount, no thank you. Hinders nearby enemies with 17% reduced movement speed while not on full mana. Yeah, I don't really care about that. Removes all burning if used. 30% increase charge recovery, that's fine with me. Has no more space, okay. So those are our potions for now. I am pretty okay with that. We do need to upgrade you. Okay, chill effect and freeze duration. I'm not too happy about that. Max charges increase block and stun. Don't care. Chance to avoid freeze. Don't care. Less duration immunity to freeze and chill during effect. No. Increase block recovery. No. Freeze and chill again. Max charges. Elemental resistor and flask use. Okay, typically I only use this when I'm trying to traverse a map, not when I'm in the middle of a fight. And besides, we've already got our elemental one here that I am going to try and reforge too. 18 max charges, no. Less duration, freeze, block, no. I would like to have increased movement. It seems like it's bound and determined to give me increased freeze. Or immune to freeze and chill. Additional elemental resistance. Increase max charges. We still get immunity to freeze and chill. Okay. 18% increased charge recovery. 42% reduced duration. I don't like that. Duration. Charge. Duration. Okay, fine. Fine. You're bound and determined to give me that. Okay. I don't really care about the leech. Block stun, 14% reduced charges per use. %61% increased block. Actually, I don't mind that. Yeah, we'll go with that.
Hello. Hello.
What you got for us? You got anything useful to us? Don't see a new shield. That's just armor. There's seriously no new... Yeah, you don't have a single new shield for us. Not one. we do have the one.
Go with courage.
Okay, we still don't have any links.
Hello.
My help is yours.
What does it take to buy links? Jeweler's Orb 4. How many?
Greetings. Hello.
We got 12, so we could effectively buy 3.
Yes.
It's boots, so we definitely need all 4 of them linked.
You are well?
Let's just get one of these for now.
Take
Greet.
And try our luck. Nope. Close, but not there. We're gonna wait on that. I don't feel like spending all my currency on that. I'll just wait.
Aye.
We got 39. I would like... to get the 10 chromatics. That would be nice. This mechanic. I like this. Okay. So that's 35 artifacts. We have 39. This is 34 for the same amount. Chromatics is a thing that we definitely need. Let's see.
You're the best damned haggler I've ever seen. Don't give up.
Yeah, okay. So that gives us 14 of those. That's good.
Hail.
I kind of like this. I don't see anything else that we really need. I don't really need any of those. We just got like 10 of those. We used up quite a bit. I don't need any of the orbs. I would have liked to have gotten some of these scouring orbs. I don't think we have that many.
Hail.
In a gambling mood?
I'm not much of a gambler. I don't see anything that would even be worth it. We don't have enough
Good luck.
artifacts though for that, because we just used up quite a bit of them. So we do need to find more of these. I kind of like this mechanic. This is interesting. Wait, where did I put? To refresh his vendor inventory. So I can't put this anywhere?
Hello.
Can I put it in here? Yes, I can. Okay. Good. Gets rid of that. I feel like... I don't really care about the socket to gems. And we lose 7% fire and cold damage with this. I'm not gonna worry about it. We did make this. And that has lightning damage. So we'd essentially lose 8% lightning resist. Do we have... No, we don't. I need a fire and... a fire and a lightning ring. Don't have any. Could try to reforge that. We could also try and reforge these. I only have one scrubbing. We could use a chaos orb on it. This overall is actually really good. Well, really good for where we're at in the game. Later, this is kind of garbage. It's got a few low rolls. It's got a mediocre life roll at 49. So that's not too bad. I would like to increase that item find just a hair. And let's just see what we get. Okay, so we lose the fire. We lose the max life. We got max mana. We got a lot more intellect on it. That 49 max life, though, that's... this is movement speed. This is reflect damage. We don't really have any essences just yet for that. Alright. Yeah, this is where we're going to stop for now, and then we'll come back and proceed from here. Go on to see if we can get, what is this, Act 7? Yeah. Try to get Act 7 over and done with as timely as possible. But for now, I'm going to go get some lunch, use the bathroom, take the puppies out and everything. And I will see you guys, I don't know, 20, 30 minutes. I'll be back on. There's no sense in keeping the stream running while I'm just off getting food and taking care of the puppies. So, yeah, we're just going to end there. 20 minutes to 30 minutes time, we'll be back, start streaming again, and go from there. See where we can get in this game, this league. So, yeah, guys, I will be right back after a little while, and, you know, take care till I get back, and hopefully return for that time period. So, bye for now.